Alrighty, so we're back again for another school photo package. We're going to call this one School Package B, and we're going to make this a little bit lesser of a package. The last one that we did had two 8x10s, two 4x7s, and 8 wallets, and we produced that at a price of $2.09. That was on an 18x24 page. So now we're going to bump down to a 16x20 size that we're going to work with, and we're going to squeeze two 8x10s, two 5x7s, and 6 wallets into this particular space. And I'm going to plaster my oldest daughter's beautiful face all over this particular set as well. So the first thing we're going to have to do here in Lightroom is go to our Print tab, and we want to look into the page setup. Now again, this is where we're going to look into the printer driver. Notice the size that I have here is a 16x20. We're going to go into Properties, and I have Glossy Photo loaded right now. I know Glossy went out many years ago, but that's what I have in the printer right now, so that's what we're gonna use for right now, because history repeats, and glossy photos are bound to come around again. In the meantime, we'll still keep working with satin photo or a matte finish as well. But for right now, to change that, by the way, all you would do is go into your photo papers, and you can do either a premium glossy. Here you see a lightweight photo paper A. Here's satin photo. You can get up into thicker stuff, 200, 240 GSM. There's a pro luster type paper. So, but we have glossy photo 170 loaded in the printer right now. And let's see here, we're working with a 16x20. So if we go into page setup, if I was working with 16x20, I would want to load a 17-inch roll, but since I have 24 on there right now, I'm just going to go ahead and load it up in 24, and we're going to make sure that it rotates because I don't want to waste a lot of paper. We'll have very minimal waste here though, as you'll see. So we have everything ready to go. We're working with landscape because I want to utilize the most out of my paper, but if you had the 17-inch roll on, you'd be able to roll with portrait and be just fine. I hear the printer firing up right now for some strange reason. Here's what we got. We're going to start with our collections. So I do not have this set built yet, but there are Lightroom templates, and here's from the previous video, school templates. There's what package A looked like. So we are going to create, oh look, here's another one that I did. Haha, look at that. This one's already kind of ready to go, except this one had 4 wallets. Now, with the way that I have changed the layout on this, we're actually going to get 6 wallets into this. So let me show you how this is going to work. 16x20. We're going to do our two 8x10s. Notice this is too big to put side by side, so it adds to another page. If we right click and hit rotate cell, that's precisely what we are going to do. We're going to rotate these and put them out like this all the way out to the ends, and we're going to get rid of the second page. So we have our two 8x10s. Now we've got our 5x7. Since it's one that I already have here, I'll just click there, but if I wanted a different size, I can add a different size, or I can add a custom size. So I'm going to go 5x7. I want 2 of these, 1, 2. And I'm going to just kind of move these over here so that I still have a lot of room to work with. Now I'm going to line my wallets up right down the middle. If I don't want to do it that way, I can still move everything over and still have the room now over here to make this work. So let's do the wallets. Remember, we want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. Just like that. If I want a little space in between them, I can do that as well. Just kind of move them some here. This is if I want to maintain any type of spacing in between them. Notice that as I do that, it starts to, wallets I guess aren't really that big of a deal, but it starts to take away from the available space. So if I nest them all against each other and kind of move this one over so I have a straight cut line, there we go. Okay, so now here is, we're going to call this package B. 2 8x10s, 2 5x7s, and 6 wallets. we're going to scroll up to the template browser and hit the plus sign. We want to put this in school templates, and the template is school package B. Create. Now it's ready to go. And here we go. Miss Smiley Face. She was actually very toothless during this particular school shoot. Here we go. This particular school year, she had the joy of growing up and losing all of her baby teeth pretty much at the same time. The Tooth Fairy was like her best friend for a minute. But here we go. There is now photo package B. Notice I've got no margins here, no margins between the wallets. If I wanted to try to move this out a little bit, I suppose I could probably do it like that. And there you go. I think this one would probably be easier to separate. And then we're going to go ahead and hit print. And it should give me the preview because I told it to give me the preview. Here we go. And that's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to have some wasted space over here. It would make sense that if I was working on a 24-inch roll, I could just add another row of wallets. If I was working on a 17-inch roll, the whole thing would be rotated 90 degrees to the right, and there would be 1 inch of wasted paper, which I'm pretty sure everybody would be okay with. So this is what it's going to look like coming off of the printer. I'm going to go ahead and hit print, and we will see you on the other side of this. Alright, so we are back now from seeing this particular photo package printed on the Canon ImageProGraph Pro 2000 printer. As you can see here, 2 8x10s, 2 5x7s, and 6 wallet-size photographs I printed on a 16 by 20 inch size print, and the total cost on that, here is the cost that we're looking at. This was the previous. This was package A. If you didn't see that video, it was 2 8x10s, 4 5x7s, and 8 wallets. And that one took a little over 7.5 minutes to print. Actually, it was a little under 8 minutes to print, and it cost $2.09. This one we're looking at cost $1.78, well, 78.6 cents. So let's round it up. $1.79 to print. It took 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Here's how the costs break down. Total job cost. So the total paper cost was $1.08. The total ink cost was 70.6 cents. And the total ink consumed was 1.667 milliliter. These ink tanks are 700 milliliters, so each, and that means that they are going to have ink in them for a very long time to come. It shows me the size and all the other data there, but yeah, that, here you have it right here at $1.79 is what it costs to print that right there. So we're going to call this package B. I showed you how to save the template, so now you can make package B with any kid's face that you want, any portrait that you want. Doesn't have to be a kid, it could be a senior photo, it could be a family photo shoot, whatever. You know, you can create custom templates, as many as you would like, for your studio, and you offer those all day, every day, on every photo shoot that you have. You're going to be able to increase your profit margin per shoot. So package A, the 2 8x10s, 4 5x7s, and 8 wallets, for the video that we did, we priced that out at $39.95, leaving you with a little over $37 worth of profit. This one here, for 4 less images, I would say $29.95 is a safe bet on this, minus $179. You're at $28.16 worth of pure profit that you wouldn't have had you not offered this print package. And if you were to have outsourced this print package to a local shop or an online printer, you would still make significantly less than you would by having it in-house, having infinite control over your color calibration, your images. You don't have to worry about any type of misprints or missing deadlines because the postal system slowed down or the online printer couldn't meet the time frame. If you want to find out more about not only printing your own stuff, printing your own packages, but how to print your own promotional graphics, how to print your signs for your studio, your banners, your advertisements, vinyl, canvas, glossy, satin, it doesn't matter what it is. The Canon ImageProGraph Pro 2000, 4000, or 6000 will be able to print it as little as 8 inches wide as 60 inches wide, and as long as 59 feet without additional technology and softwares. Find out more about that stuff at my website. It's ProPrintingSystems.com. You can also check out more on the YouTube channel, or just give us a call right here in Clovis, California, 559-900-4765.